Do you understand who's at fault for the way this unraveled? The way we didn't seem to have the distrust in institutions and the institution of science that grew like seemingly exponentially, or got revealed through this process. Who's at fault here? And what's the fix?
So much blame to go around, but so much of it is not a matter of bad people conspiring to do bad things. It's a matter of incompetence and misaligned incentives and just ordinary, just plain vanilla dysfunction.
But my problem was that people like you, people like Brett Weinstein, people like that I look to for reasonable, difficult conversations on difficult topics, have a little bit lost their mind, became emotional and dogmatic in style of conversation, perhaps not in the depth of actual ideas, but I tweet something of that nature, not about you, but just it feels like the pandemic made people really more emotional than before. And then Kimball Musk responded, I think you probably would agree with. Maybe not. I think it was the combo of Trump and the pandemic. Trump triggered the far left to be way more active than they could have been without him. And then the pandemic handed big government nanny state lefties a huge platform on a silver platter, a 1-2 punch, and here we are.
Well, I would agree with some of that. I'm not sure how much to read into the nanny state concept, but
yet, like, basically got people on the far left really activated.
Yeah.
And then gave control to, I don't know if you say nanny state, but just control to government that, when executed poorly, has created a complete distrust in government.
My fear is that there was going to be that complete distrust anyway, given the nature of the information space, given the level of conspiracy thinking, given the gaming of these tools by an anti-vax cult. I mean, there really is an anti-vax cult that just ramped up its energy during this moment.
But it's a small one.
It's not to say that every concern about vaccines is a species of, it was born of misinformation or born of this cult, but there is a cult that is just, and the core of Trumpism is a cult. I mean, QAnon is a cult. And so there's a lot of lying and there's a lot of confusion. There are, it's almost impossible to exaggerate how confused some people are and how fully their lives are organized around that confusion. I mean, there are people who think that the world's being run by pedophile cannibals and that, Tom Hanks and Oprah Winfrey and Michelle Obama are among those cannibals. I mean, like, they're adjacent to the pure crazy, there's the semi-crazy, and adjacent to the semi-crazy, there's the grifting opportunist asshole. And the layers of bad faith are, hard to fully diagnose. But the problem is, all of this is getting signal boosted by an outrage machine that is preferentially spreading misinformation. It has a business model that is guaranteeing that is preferentially sharing misinformation.